The views and opinions of this show do not reflect the views and opinions of Wiki Curiosity Media or its affiliates. Wiki Curiosity Media, changing the world you listen to. Welcome to the very first Season 1, Episode 1 of the video version of Behind the Screen. As we get better at this, we'll get better at this. As we do more, we'll get better at this.
He'll get more comfortable. It's okay. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. You can still follow us on Facebook. Behind the Screen Radio Show. Wiki Curiosity Media. You can still find us on YouTube, which is where this is going to be actually, and on Twitch. Wiki Curiosity Media on both. Hit us up on iTunes. That's where you can find some of our archived shows at Wiki Curiosity Media. You can find some of our archived podcasts and radio shows at blogtalkradio.com/wikicuriosity. So, it's been
about a month, ain't it?
It's been a month. It's been about a month since we've been on. Trying to get all this set up and together, and it's a little odd because I'm used to having like my whole soundboard and having the intro and all that, and this is just really different for me.
It's really different, but he really likes it because his ego loves having people watch him. It's true.
Wow.
It's true.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
You act like I'm some kind of fucking voyeur or something.
I'm just saying.
No comment.
Anyway.
You and I both know that it is an absolute boost to the EGO to have people watch you.
I mean, you guys can say the same.
No, I cannot. No, I absolutely cannot.
What? Look, this is just an easier way and a cheaper way for us to be able to broadcast and to get our...
I'm not knocking it. I was just saying. It's just a thing. We all know it's there. Just wanted to put it out on the floor now. Then we don't have to talk about it later.
Okay. Fine. Whatever.
It will be brought up
I
later.
know. Yeah, so
I won't bring it up. I'm not going to bring it up.
Okay.
Well, no, you won't.
Okay. Whatever. So tonight's show's a different one. Normally on Behind the Screen, we do like a movie of the week.
Right.
But since we have a new format, a new way of doing things, we're going to have a different show tonight.
Remix.
I mean, yeah, kind of. As you can see, we're all kind of crowded in until I can figure out how to best shoot angles and stuff like that.
Calm down, Michael Bay.
I'm just trying to get a better angle, better view, and stuff like that, and we'll get this all sorted out. No, yeah,
We're good.
no?
We're good.
Okay.
Keep on rolling.
All right. So, some interesting news from this week. So, for those that followed us on Behind the Screen Radio Show, will know that on Wednesdays I used to do the Cinephiles with my son Alex. And then we actually had to stop that show because Alex went to boot camp. And he graduated Friday. So, he graduated boot camp on Friday for the Air Force. And he graduated Thursday. I'm sorry.
Yes. No. Yes.
Yes, graduated Thursday. And then shipped off to his school on Friday.
Yes.
And then he'll be there for 2 months, I think.
Yes.
and then he will go on to his first duty station. So,
Fun fact, our Austin was there to see him graduate.
the producer of our old show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really great.
So, that's the quarter that you used to scratch the losing ticket that we got for free.
Oh. No thanks.
Way to go. Way to go. So yeah. So we had a little bit of an interruption there, but that's okay. I guess we just got to keep it rolling. Keep the mouse moving so that the computer doesn't shut down while we're recording.
Just put a piece of tape on it.
I just gotta move it around every little once in a while. So anyway, to recap, Alex graduated Thursday, and he's off to school on Friday, and he will be there for a couple months, and then he's off to his first duty station.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know before we got cut off, Miss Angel was saying something.
Nope, just said that the producer went to Texas to watch him graduate.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that's not awkward at all. Anyway. I think he had fun.
Seemed like it. His first time on a plane since he was probably about 4, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Nothing like a trip to Texas to hang out with your dad's ex-wife.
I mean, but they had fun.
They did have fun. Absolutely.
Once you get to a certain age, the whole step parents really don't matter.
It's never really been an issue.
Yeah. No, and she's not.
And she's not a step-parent.
No.
For my kids.
No. She's my ex-wife,
Right.
and it's
I'm
her.
the step-parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's her child with. I'm the step-parent to Austin.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She's always been really good to them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And she took really good care of him while he was down there. She made sure he made it to all the functions, got off the airplane, got on the airplane, like, took him everywhere. She's really great.
Yeah.
I know he was really appreciative of it.
Yeah.
I think they went to the Alamo. I don't know if he went, because I guess it was a little awkward. And he is himself.
Yeah.
And so, like, when they weren't doing things with Alex, he just hung out in his hotel rather than going with them. So he might have missed out on a few things.
Yeah, but it's not something that he can't do later.
I don't know. I've never been to the Alamo.
Neither have I.
Yeah. So.
Read about it. Never been.
Yeah.
I've been to Texas like once or something.
People, in Oklahoma travel to Texas pretty frequently because that's where all the good shopping is.
Yeah.
But I've never been to like the Alamo or anything. Definitely never been to San Antonio.
No.
It's really big,
No.
is what Austin said.
Yeah. I think the only time I really went to Texas was when I just flew in there.
We almost moved to Texas.
We almost did. Yeah, that would
almost
have
lived
been.
in Oneida, Texas.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Would have been different.
Yeah.
Who knows if it would have been better?
I don't know.
Can't be worse.
This is
I mean,
probably true.
It very well
but it
could
be.
It could
and
be.
we're not
yeah.
gonna hope for that, but
No.
it could be. It could be. Has been.
Yeah.
It's not horrible.
No.
I just wonder what the differences would have been with choices, because we had 2 choices.
Yeah.
We chose here over Oneida, Texas. Weather-wise, I'm not sorry.
That's what
No.
I was saying. It's hot down there.
We didn't get a hurricane. We don't get the craziness.
We didn't get the power outages.
Fuck no. People died.
That's not good.
I couldn't have dealt. I honestly, I don't think I could have dealt with it. So I'm not gonna deal with Texas weather and no power. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Bunch of gators swimming around
Right?
houses right now.
That's down in Florida.
sharks.
Yeah. I don't want to live in Florida either.
No, and we have friends that when Dan got out of the military, other friends got out of the military around the same time, and they went to Florida, and I mean, they have a wonderful life, but evacuating every year seems kind of shitty.
Yeah. I will deal with the heat and the humidity and the little micro fucking tornadoes that we get here.
And that's why I have AC.
Yeah. But as far as like hurricanes and shit like that, no, I'm good. I'm okay with it. I don't need it.
Heard it was the best time to go surfing though.
But I don't surf. This old broke body does not surf, alright? Alright, so tonight we're going to get into some things. I want to start off first with the big movie that came out this week. I know you haven't seen it. But Miss Angel and I, last night, watched Hocus Pocus 2.
Have you seen Hocus Pocus 1?
Yep. No, we'll get into that later too.
He didn't like it.
Whatever.
I don't. It's no.
It's generational.
It's not generational
It
at all.
absolutely is, because you're like the middle generation and the only one who didn't like it.
Let me tell you the plot.
You're the middle child.
I'll tell you the plot of the story right here. Some witches turned a dude into a cat. The end.
That's not...
You leave Binks out of this, I'll fucking knock you out.
That is the plot behind the movie.
That's not the plot of
I
the
told
movie.
him, I said Supernatural had better witches.
Obviously.
Because
but you can't discount Bette Midler at all.
Or Kathy and Jimmy.
Listen, Winifred was a bitch. She was good at it. In the original, she was better.
So for the second one, I wasn't all that impressed.
I've seen a lot of people say it is a really great family movie. It's fun to sit down with your family and watch it. And if you've never seen Hocus Pocus 1, all of that would be true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my kids have grown up on Hocus Pocus. Like, I'm a huge Hocus Pocus fan. My kids have literally grown up on it. My youngest has grown up on it. She wouldn't finish the movie. She wouldn't stay. She made it about 3/4 of the way through and said, I'm not doing this. I don't like it. I'm done.
Yeah, which is a shame because it
was a cute movie, though.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad movie.
No, I just think it was too
it was
different.
just, for me, the main issue was, number one, they didn't have any original songs. All they did was take the music from 2 Elton John songs and remake the lyrics. You know, I mean, you go
I didn't
from,
care about that. It's a Disney movie.
Bitches Back
Also,
to Witches Back. And
right,
I'm like,
but...
okay, but...
But were they... Here's the thing.
They were
Elton
both
John
Elton
and
John.
Disney. Elton John and Disney.
I understand that, but let's be original here. The first one had original songs. I Put a Spell on You,
probably
which is one of the
done
best.
by Bette Midler.
Right. So why couldn't she do
Because
it for
Disney
this one?
sucks, and they probably said no.
This movie was nothing but pure fan service. Is all.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a movie made for 40-year-old women who grew up with Hocus Pocus. Like it was made for us.
Yeah.
And it was cute. It was cute. But it was a typical Disney movie with the teenagers and like the high school shit. Like it was typical Disney movie.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about Sarah Jessica Parker's eyes?
Can we just talk about Sarah Jessica Parker? Period.
Her
like,
eyebrows.
why did she?
Eyebrows.
Why did she look?
Old as fuck.
Why did she look like she had been beaten and like, ridden hard and put away wet? Is the best way to describe it.
I don't know.
She looked like she had been beaten with the fucking alcohol and drug stick.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, but her eyebrows, like, I literally could not focus on anything on the
Oh
screen.
my god, her
when she
whole
was
eyebrows.
on-
Her whole eyebrows. This thick, come up and over.
Like, when she was on screen, I couldn't focus on what she was saying or what was happening there, because the only thing I was looking at was I was trying to figure out why they were so dark and so big.
So in
Like,
the
literally,
original,
like, I get it. My daughter just went to homecoming last night, and there was a moment where I was like, holy fuck, those are some dark eyebrows. But I got used to them. I mean, they look good. I get that's like the thing right now. But Sarah Jessica Parker took that and like Sarah Jessica Parker took that and like went triple threat on it. It was so dark.
Okay.
She was so white.
The thing is, in the original, in the first one, in 93, from 93.
They weren't that dark.
No, she was the pretty one.
She really was, and they weren't that dark.
So you had Bette Midler, who was Winifred, who was the quote-unquote ugly witch.
Not really. She was the older sister. She was
right, but that's what her whole persona was.
I didn't think she was ugly.
I didn't think she was ugly either, but that's what her persona was. Then you had Kathy and Jimmy.
Love her.
I don't remember the name of her character.
I don't know, but she was the sweetest witch.
She played the dumb.
She was the devil's advocate. She was always trying to calm everybody down.
Yeah, and then you had Sarah Jessica Parker, who played the seductress.
And the idiot.
She played the typical blonde.
Yeah, she was dumb as fuck in that movie.
But she also played the seductress. In this movie, there is no way she could have played the seductress.
Stop saying that word, okay? It's a Disney movie. She was not. She was a hoe.
Seductress.
No, you're glorifying it because she was not. She was a hoe.
She was a seductress. That's what she was.
She was a hoe. She was a hoe. She was a witch hoe. She was a hoe. She stole her. She's a hoe. Ask the zombie.
Billy?
Yeah, he'll tell you. She was a hoe. She was a Disney hoe, but she was a hoe. She was not a seductress.
That's the Disney way of saying hoe. Yeah. It's seductress.
I feel like seductress is worse than hoe.
Elvira is a seductress. Sarah Jessica Parker was a hoe.
Whatever. Anyway.
Remember the bus scene? Come on.
We require children. It might take me a couple times, but...
Oh my god.
And that's in a Disney movie. Come on now.
Was not a seductress. She was flat out a blonde hoe.
But it was Winifred that said we require children.
It doesn't matter. She was sitting on his lap.
That's seductress.
She wasn't seducing him. She was just...
She was seducing him.
There. She was there. I'm ready to go. She was just there.
I'm driving a bus. She's a seductress.
But in this movie, she looked so completely different. Like...
She did. She looked old.
I felt bad. I really felt bad judging. Those eyebrows, I just can't. She was so white. Her hair was super blonde, and they were like black almost.
She did well, though.
She did herself.
Yeah.
She played that role the way that... they all played their roles the way they did 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah. Like 29 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, Winifred was the same. They were definitely older. Except for... what's the other lady's name?
Kathy and Jimmy?
Okay, she actually didn't really look like she aged.
She looked really good. She had lost a lot of weight.
She looked the same.
Yeah.
Like her face is just as pretty. She just looked the same. And she's sweet and she's weird. She was the same fucking character.
Yeah. Alright, let's talk about the other newer movie that we saw.
Which one was that?
Maverick.
Oh. Yeah, that good old movie.
Okay.
I'm glad y'all finally watched it. I will say that.
I am too.
I was hounding him at work nonstop. Go watch it. Go watch it.
I've been wanting to watch it ever since it came out. Just never really got around to watching it at the theaters, which is sad because I can go to the theaters for free.
I know, man.
But, you know.
In the theaters. Great movie.
Anyway, so we rented it and we watched it. So we all know. And, you know, our loyal people know. I absolutely hate Tom Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand Tom Cruise. I don't like him as an actor.
I don't like him as a person.
I don't like him as a person. I don't like Tom Cruise. I could probably kick his ass.
No. He's like 5 feet tall. That's not even fair.
No, he's about as tall as me.
So. No, he's pretty short.
I feel like he's 5'5".
He's really short.
6.
Yeah. Okay.
He's shorter than Katie Holmes.
Anyway, but I don't, and that's not, it's not an invitation.
Tom Cruise gonna show up.
Tom Cruise is gonna show up at my door. You said you could kick my ass on YouTube.
I mean, everybody has an opinion. There are people out there that love him, and I get it. It's fine, but as a person, he's a piece of shit. Sorry.
I don't like Tom Cruise. I really don't.
I always liked him as an actor, though. Until he got older. In the 80s, I liked him as an actor.
In the 80s, yes. He was
The
fantastic.
two best movies.
Probably before Scientology.
The two best movies that he was in.
I bet we'll probably agree on this one.
Is Top Gun.
Top Gun, Days of Thunder.
No, Top Gun and Maverick. Days of Thunder he was good in, but it's not one of his best.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's not one of his
It
best.
absolutely.
No, it's
no.
not.
Thank
no.
you.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Days of Thunder was fucking amazing.
Thank you. High five. Yeah.
It
I
was a good
still watch
movie,
it.
but it's not one of his
The
best.
one where he was the Irish dude on the boat with Nicole Kidman, fucking awesome. I don't even remember the name of that movie, but it was really good. I think he was on the Titanic. I don't fucking know.
No,
It was not the
that's
Titanic.
Leonardo.
That's Leonardo and Kate Winslet.
He was on
Goofy.
a boat though, and it kind of showed us where like the Irish people rode on the boat.
I'm on a boat.
That was a good movie. Like,
Da-da.
but Days of Thunder, literally one of my
I
favorite.
never said it was a bad movie. It's
One
a
of his
good
best.
movie.
Better
One of
than
his
Maverick.
best. I will say.
No, it is not better than Maverick.
Days of Thunder.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely it is.
No.
Absolutely it is.
No. You're wrong.
Have you ever seen the movies now where like Sylvester Stallone comes out like he's still like a hero and shit, and then you're like you feel kind of bad for him because he should probably not still be there.
No, because he still kicked ass in The Last Blood.
But he looked like he was fucking 90.
You see his new movie though?
Also looks like he's fucking 90.
I want to see it. I probably will watch it tonight. The
I
Samaritan.
laugh a little.
Oh,
though.
I have not seen that. No, but I want to see that.
It does look good. I'm not
Yeah.
saying they don't look good. I'm saying the
I mean, yeah,
movies.
he's old as dirt, but
Yes. When I will say I liked Maverick, but his when he first came out, I was like,
I think.
holy shit!
He
Tom
look-
Cruise is old.
Well, Tom Cruise looks old. I will
Let me
give you
ask
that.
a question. When y'all watched Maverick, did he have his like little personal message play at the beginning of the movie?
No.
So y'all didn't see that.
No.
No.
They played in the theaters.
What personal message?
Like before the movie ever started, like he was talking like
I'm gonna have to use
sat
this.
down. Yeah, I can't believe that wasn't on there.
No.
That was only in theaters. Wow.
No. I'm gonna have to YouTube this.
I can't remember what he said. Something about like blah blah. Like we
I mean, obviously it's not
wanted
a
to make
copyright
another
thing when
movie
it's our own
Top
fucking
Gun.
thing.
Right.
deal. I can't remember what it says. It's been like 2 months ago.
I'm gonna have to YouTube this. I'm definitely gonna have
She's
to.
already
YouTube
on it. She,
Right, but we can't play it.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
This is not Blog Talk. Yes, we can.
I mean, it is kind of.
I mean, I can insert it.
You can probably hear it on the fucking camera. Give me a second.
One,
Because my shit is playing for your
Three.
microphone.
4.
I just want to
Wow.
see what his message was. Hold on. Is it this?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Give me a second.
Turn the volume up. Let's see if we can hear this on the microphone.
I can't believe y'all didn't hear about it. Or hear this.
It's gonna be really loud, isn't it?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
I want to take your earbuds out.
I don't have them.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
And
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more,
Advertisements.
just
Hold
for
on.
this app on my phone.
There it is.
I
Hold
don't know
on.
if you can
Skip
see-
ad now. There we go.
okay.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Top Gun Maverick.
He looks younger
Thank
in
you all
the
for
personal
being here.
message.
Decades
Jesus.
in the making, and so many people, our incredible cast and crew, worked very hard to bring you the most immersive and authentic film experience we could. There's real F-18s, real Gs, real speed. So we're so happy you're here in this theater and seeing it on the big screen. So please enjoy, as we all made it for you.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. I can't believe y'all didn't see that.
Well, because they put it in the theaters. They didn't put it on.
Clothes.
I mean, I figured like they would have though. It sounds
What?
like something they would.
No.
Because it's like one of the most authentic movies.
It's a little funny
Yeah.
though, because he looked younger in his personal message than he did in his Tom.
I don't know.
Top Gun.
I feel like he looked younger.
With
in
his
Top
fucking
Gun.
surfer hair, like he looked good just now. What the fuck? There was no makeup.
There was still makeup. Come on.
Not
there's,
as much apparently.
there's still makeup.
I will say, I liked the story,
I love the story.
and I liked how they kind of wrapped that bow up, that box up with a little
Yes.
bow.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was all about
I feel
Goose's
like-
redemption.
I feel like
is what
this-
this was,
I
and
mean, it wasn't
closure
actually a
for
huge
Maverick.
focus on
Yes.
Goose. I mean, he was there.
Yeah.
He was there, and he was
He was
constantly on the tip of your tongue, but he
Yeah.
was not the focus.
No, but this was Goose's redemption and closure for Maverick.
Yeah.
Which is what needed to happen, and I'm glad that it happened.
It only took how many years?
the,
though?
the
Oh.
closure
Right.
for Maverick was probably the best part
We could have done
because
this.
he
years
had to fight
ago.
with himself and Rooster.
Yeah.
We could have done this 10 years ago, though.
Trust me, I wish
10
we
years
had
ago,
we-
it still
yeah,
would have been better.
Yeah, we could have done it 10 years ago, but I don't think it would have been as good as it was now.
I just wanted to see it back in 2021 when it was supposed to come out.
Yeah. I'm glad that they did it the way that they did it because they had Goose's son in there.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, and
It
if
was
you
really
if
sweet.
you would have done it 10 years ago, he wouldn't have had that ability to have that closure and to have that redemption not only with Goose, and not only have the closure with Goose, but to have that redemption with Goose's son.
Well, and the thing
And
is
to close that chapter and you know, move on.
how many people went and saw this movie and never saw the first one? Because if you remember, if you watched the first one, you knew that he had a relationship with baby Goose's son.
Yeah.
Rooster.
Yes, with him as a baby though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, they were all like one big family.
yes.
Yeah.
And that was his best friend. And of course, when his best friend died, like I'm gonna take care of his kid. Like
Yeah.
that was all huge. So how many people went and saw it and never saw that first one and
I
were
never
just like,
understood. Yeah.
well, that's stupid.
And then probably went home and watched the first one.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah. I hope so because as a standalone movie, Maverick is good.
Yes.
But it's relevant to have the first one in there,
Yes, it's very relevant to have that first one.
especially with Goose. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you don't look, I'm going to tell you this now. If you did not have the emotional impact of Goose smacking his head on the cockpit and then watch this,
Or the song
you
in the
lose it
bar.
all.
The song in
I
the
feel
bar.
like
Yes,
I feel like,
yeah, the
Standing
Great Balls of
outside,
Fire.
I was
Yes.
just like,
I feel like him smacking his head wasn't as emotional as when he's out in the water with him.
Well, that whole scene, the whole scene, when he's
on
grabbing,
the life raft
yeah.
and he's trying to like hold him up.
sir, you've got to let him go,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah, that
I cried in the first Top Gun. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, and
'Cause I loved Goose.
Yeah, he was great.
yeah, and it hits you hard.
Yes.
You know, it hits you hard when you watch that movie, and then when they do the flashbacks, and then they do Great Balls of Fire in the same bar
Yeah.
at the same fucking piano.
Can we?
With the same bartender.
Can we? Yeah. No.
Yeah,
It was
no.
no. That was the commandant's daughter.
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah.
Remember when they
She
were?
was only mentioned in Top Gun 1
Yeah,
with him and Goose because he got in trouble for some shit he did with the commandant. With the commandant's daughter.
yeah. Remember the flybys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's an admiral's daughter.
Admiral's daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two towers and one admiral's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and remember they're
She
talking
was only
about Penny.
referred to.
Yeah,
So Penny was
Okay.
only a reference, and in the movie she was the bartender. But can we talk about Val Kilmer?
I was about to bring that up.
Like, can we talk about?
Oh,
I didn't know
That
things-
was sad.
that broke my heart.
That
I didn't know
was sad.
things were so bad for him in real life.
Yeah.
I did not know that he was going through that.
That broke my heart.
It was very.
If you
very
don't
hard to
know,
watch.
Val Kilmer has throat cancer, and literally could not speak in this movie. And when he did speak, the little bit that he did, they had to use equipment for that to happen.
No,
They had to,
That
they had
was
to
it.
enhance it.
they
Yeah.
enhanced it, but that was his real voice.
Yeah.
They had to use the button for him to talk. He has
Right.
no more voice.
Which is sad because in the 80s, I mean, in the 80s and in the
Val
90s,
Kilmer. I didn't
Val
like the
Kilmer
guy.
was fucking Val Kilmer.
I didn't like him.
You know, he had some really good roles. Iceman in Top Gun.
Best role,
He had some really bad roles.
Batman.
Batman.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was
And
not ever my favorite
Batman
actor,
Forever.
but I will say in Top Gun, like he was he was
yeah.
important. He was part of the
Batman
story.
and Robin. I'm sorry.
And that was probably the only movie that I really liked him in. Coming back to do his role and seeing him that sick and then losing him, like that's rough.
Yeah. And they did a good homage and
They
a
really
good
did.
send off to
It was great. Ice.
Iceman.
Yeah.
You know, and it was emotional.
It was. I mean, it was.
You know, because
Especially if you know what's going on with Val Kilmer in real life.
Yeah.
Like that's really hard.
you know, and you see, you know, I mean, they had the rivalry in school between Iceman and Maverick, and they were assholes to each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, man.
Complete assholes to each other.
But you see his
Well, Maverick
relationship
was
with his
also-
wife.
Yeah, but you get a sense of their relationship outside of the school and how close they really became.
But I think after he lost Goose, like the whole dynamic changed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, this is Star Wars power.
yeah.
Yeah, and
And
then after the mission in Russia,
Mhm.
because you know you see the picture which is the end of the first movie, where
Yeah.
they're, shaking hands and,
Yeah.
all that. I think that was the turning point in their relationship, and then, it just grew, and he became an admiral, and
He just stayed the same.
Stayed-
Well,
captain.
he went far in his
Yeah.
career. That was really cool because Ice was good at what he did. I mean, he wasn't Maverick, but he was good at what he did.
Yeah.
And Maverick was great at what he did.
Maverick was a
Yeah.
great pilot.
And he
Yeah.
knew that. That was the thing.
That's why he never wanted a promotion, never got the
He didn't want to leave the air.
Yeah.
He didn't want to leave the chance to be in the air. If he promoted too much, he'd be like Iceman.
Yep.
He'd be behind a desk signing papers.
Yeah.
And Iceman knew it too and kept him there.
Yeah,
No
which
matter
is
what
why
the
he
fuck
stuck
he
up.
did.
Yeah.
Which is why he stuck up for him so many times and was like,
Yeah.
hey, no,
No, we're
you're
gonna
not.
fix this.
The only,
He's fine.
Yeah.
the only
He's
reason
fine.
you're still here is because someone important wants you here.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is true, unfortunately, in the military. It is very true. There are those people that are still there only because they have a voice
Yeah, they
from
have somebody
someone
backing them
else.
up. Yeah.
That
Well,
Yeah,
that's
no
true.
one-
That's
no one
true in
helped.
any business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing how good that person is at that rank.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
He looked so old though when he came out. Like just the widows, like just the little crinkles around his eye. The amount of age that I saw. Again, that speech, that little thing that he did at the beginning of the movie theater showing, looked different than what we saw on screen.
Yeah.
Like he looked aged. He looked tired.
He did.
I do like whenever it first come on though.
I don't
Because
have
it was
empathy for
exactly the same as the first one.
Yeah, they did the opening.
Yes.
Was exactly the same, and it was
Yep.
so nostalgic because that is the opening to Top Gun, the original Top Gun, is by far my favorite opening of any movie.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, I love Star Wars, I love The Crawl, but there's nothing better than
Seeing some jets take off.
Yeah, it was great. It was
yeah,
great.
especially when you've lived it.
With the soundtrack playing.
Oh yeah,
Dangerous
Oh, yeah.
Zone.
Well, and
Yeah.
seeing him in his hangar and like he really never left,
no,
and that was great.
no, he never left Alameda.
He deployed a lot, but he
Yeah.
never left.
Yeah,
So no, I will say I like the movie.
it was a good movie. I'm
always gonna cut on Tom Cruise because he's a fucking idiot, but I like the movie.
He played really well in this movie. This
Yes.
movie was. So what I've noticed a lot about Tom Cruise's movies, and one of the reasons why I don't like him, is that it's all about Tom Cruise.
Because he's a fucking narcissist.
Yeah, these movies always have to be about him. They have to center on him. This
I
one,
feel like this one wasn't set on him.
it was. So he was
He had a part of
the
it.
main
don't get me wrong.
character.
Yeah, but he
But-
played well to Rooster too, though,
I feel like,
and the other pilots, like when they were
Yeah.
out there practicing. And
Yeah.
stuff,
yeah.
Like his main role took a back seat to
Future
the
roles.
students.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it was great.
and that's what this movie needed, because it's just
that's
like
what he needed too, though.
yeah, but it's just like Top Gun. It's the same thing with Top Gun.
Yep.
He was a star, but he wasn't the major role.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that's one of the main reasons why I like this movie so much, is because it mirrors the original so much in the way that the script is, and the way that the stunts were performed, and because they performed the stunts the same way they did in the original. They sent the actors up in planes.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and had them, pulling those. They weren't
Yeah.
flying,
Right.
but
But on this one, yeah,
They
Yeah.
got the
all
shots.
cool.
when you had the shots of them flying, like the front shot of their
Yeah.
face, they're in a back seat.
Yep.
When you have the shot of the front with the helmets and stuff, it's an actual pilot wearing those helmets.
Yeah, no, it was great. I think the movie itself is great, and I love the nostalgia, and I think that Tom Cruise is wonderful, and I love the fact that they wrapped that story up.
Yeah, which they needed to. It's
Yeah.
not one of those sequels. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's probably the same thing you're gonna say. End on two. Don't make another.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
We're done. We're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
we're
Like
ladies.
that wrapped up the whole.
Do
premises
not
to it.
come back with a Maverick baby in an airplane. Let's not do it. I don't want to see it.
I can see a little Maverick in
No.
one of those pedal planes.
No fucking Maverick in an airplane. I'm done.
But no, so there's a lot of movies out there, and then we've discussed this on previous shows, and we'll probably discuss this on another, behind the screen later on down the road. But there are a lot of movies out there that were wrapped up after the first movie. But when a sequel comes along, it enhances that movie.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes. Well, the good sequels, like Maverick. Top Gun wrapped itself up in a nice little bow.
Right. Hocus Pocus did not.
Well, see, I think
No. Hocus Pocus did not need.
We could have left it at Hocus Pocus and just lived with the original.
It didn't
it was
need.
wonderful.
Yeah, it didn't need.
We actually didn't need a sequel.
No.
It was cute, but it was not needed.
I think one of the biggest problems is them waiting so long to do another film.
Yes.
For
That'd be like
Hocus Pocus?
No, I'm talking
For
about
any
like
of 'em.
any of them. I mean, Maverick was like one of the exceptions.
Yes.
It was great.
Yeah.
Never
Now, if you go
saw it.
look at these other movies like The Matrix or Bill and Ted,
Yeah.
Nah.
No, you cannot in good conscience say that the newest Bill and Ted was anywhere near the quality of the first two.
I
It
still
was
would have hung
good.
out with them.
it was good. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't
It wasn't
what it
even
should have
good.
been.
The fuck?
It was good, but it wasn't what it should have been.
Fuck. I loved
It's
it.
not what it should have been. They should have done it
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Absolutely. When
That's
they
what I'm
weren't
saying, though,
fucking
like-
Sorry, I'm not trying to
paused.
spit out
Some
everybody.
sequels don't need to be made, or if they do,
It actually
wait 3-4 years, not 20 or 30.
We
Right.
didn't need it.
No.
It was funny. It was cute. Again,
Yeah.
it was funny. It was cute. I love Keanu Reeves. I love Christopher White. Like,
Who?
what's his name?
Alex Winter?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Christopher White?
I love them though. Like,
Is that like Jerome Black?
and honestly, for him,
Christopher Robin.
you want to edit that out?
Nope, that's going in. I don't care.
For him, how long has it been since he's been on the screen?
Alex Winter?
Yeah.
A while.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah. He
Cool
was
for
big in
him.
the 80s. Did a couple things in the
Yeah.
90s.
was he not
But-
in The Lost Boys? He was.
Yeah, he was in
That's
Lost
Yeah.
Boys.
all,
Yeah.
that's
So-
a whole movie though.
Yeah, that came out
Let's hope they
around.
don't
So
do
was
that
Tom
one next,
Cruise, wasn't
because
it? Oh,
fuck
God.
them.
No, Tom Cruise was not in Lost Boys.
What? No, that was
Kiefer Sutherland.
that was
Interview with the Vampire.
Thank you.
No, there's no one I'm thinking he was in, but it's
It
irrelevant.
wasn't Lost Boys,
No, definitely was not Lost Boys.
but
Kiefer Sutherland.
it was Kiefer Sutherland. But you know, how long had he been on screen? Like, this was huge for him.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they did it. I thought it was fun. Again, for us Gen Xers,
Yeah.
it was great, but it wasn't needed.
No,
It wasn't needed, no.
no. But I will say that while
it's
Maverick,
Hollywood.
it is. While Maverick was not a needed sequel, it was. It really wasn't. It wasn't. There was no cliffhangers
There was no
at the end
cliffhangers.
of the original
It
Top Gun.
wasn't needed,
It wasn't
but
needed.
it was great to have.
It was.
was.
It was great to continue the story.
It was a better continuation than a lot of them.
It was. It was that, you know, we have a sequel. We're going to continue the story. We're not going to rewrite any history. We're just going to show you what happened 30 years later.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
the thing
all
is,
it is.
And
It's
I do like
you know,
the fact
30 years
who
later.
directed it?
I'll have to look. I don't remember.
Well, so I mean, while we
And I can't get it, access it.
Right,
But
so
you
while-
can.
while we didn't need it, it was put out there better than a lot of these ones
Yeah.
that do happen.
And I do like the fact
Yeah.
that it showed the actual time frame.
Yes.
Like, you could see it where they were from, like, the first one,
Yeah.
fast forward to this one. It's like everything kind of looks the same, but it's different.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing is this was not fan service because it
No,
was. I mean, we're not yelling for we did a Top Gun 2. No, it was
literally
okay.
didn't
Top
even-
Gun, loved it. And now you're like, oh hey, by the way,
That never occurred to
here's
me.
Maverick for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And we're
never
like-
occurred to me.
The fuck?
Yeah.
God, what?
You mean I get my dinner, my 4-course meal, plus I get dessert.
Well, and I will admit, when we first started seeing previews, and then we first started seeing like the coming.
Oh, don't even get me
Yeah.
started on that. I was
not-
pissed.
Yeah, I was not okay with it when I saw that it was Maverick. I was like, really,
No.
really.
Yeah.
I was great. I was happy that they did another one. I was pissed because it kept getting pushed back.
Well, it's COVID.
Well, yeah,
But
It's
it
COVID.
was pushed
I
back
was-
3 times.
I was
Right,
pissed
but
when they
yeah.
announced another one because I thought it was just going to be a total
Absolutely.
and complete failure.
And while everybody's kind of hearing about COVID, we gotta look at a lot of factors in there. There's a lot of actors and actresses. Val Kilmer couldn't have done his role in the
No.
middle of COVID.
No,
that
no,
couldn't have happened.
No, absolutely not.
So I get why they pushed it back. We saw a lot of movies get pushed back. Actually,
Some
really
actually
surprised that
Yeah.
it
oh,
made
yeah.
it to theaters and didn't go straight to streaming. So
How many times was Morbius pushed back?
Morbius was pushed back so many times,
Yeah,
and
it
it was rushed into production, and it was wasn't a good movie.
No.
I'm just talking about like all the movies that are going to come out.
It was
with.
kinda
It's
crap.
like, oh, by the way, y'all gotta wait another 3 months. Oh, y'all gotta wait another 3
We're
months.
gonna do it next
It's
year.
like, oh my god.
But no, Maverick was one of those movies where it's, hey, we've got this sequel for you. It's just this.
It's there if you want it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah, it wasn't, hey, you've got to see this. It's, here you go.
Yeah.
You know, here's some crackers and cheese on a plate.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was. It's crackers and cheese on a plate
Absolutely.
during a football game.
And I will say, I do love all the throwbacks. and
I love the
references
throwbacks.
Made from the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was sitting there, because I watched the first Top Gun before we went and seen Maverick.
Right.
So it was already sitting in my, and I was sitting there counting every throwback made.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I hope they do it. And sure enough, they did it.
I love the fact that they put him in an F-14 at the end.
Yes. Yes.
You know, even though that takeoff was a little stretch in the truth. Just a little bit. Let's be honest.
I mean, you can't get everything 100%.
No, I mean, you got to have a little bit of movie flair in there. But they put him in an F-14 with Rooster
In the back.
in the back.
Yep.
I mean, that
Tribute
is
right there.
that's coming full circle
Yeah.
right there, and it was perfect.
And you also forgot what they did at the end too. The flyby.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of course they did the
Yeah.
flyby. Okay, I want to get on to our next topic that I have for everybody.
Okay.
Okay, I have 2 separate questions, and I asked you this question earlier, and this is where we're going to get into this discussion.
I feel like I'm about to get slapped on this one.
We're going to start off with a different question than what I asked you along the same premise, though.
Okay.
So,
I'll be right back. Sorry.
okay. But you have to...
Hello?
Okay. Alright, we'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah. Again. Yeah.
Now that your daughter is trying to give me alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
It's great.
I would too.
I did say that this is this is the pilot episode.
It's really...
What the hell?
Look how much she gave me.
Let me see something. Let me see that. What is that?
Don't drink all my Fireball. Don't be rude.
I just took a sip. Get over yourself.
It's a lot, though.
By the way, Fireball, if you want to sponsor us, we will gladly represent.
I drink a lot of you.
Yeah, spend a lot of money.
A lot.
You don't even have to pay us. Just send us free Fireball.
It's a lot.
This ain't drinking
I
a lot of
love
Fireball.
you.
I don't know why you said it like that.
I will drink you for life.
I drink all you. I want to drink you for life. But it's like, no.
Yeah. You better wipe your chin there. She does swallow, by the way. The Fireball. The Fireball. We're gonna get banned.
First episode, I'm banned.
Oh,
We're gonna get banned.
Cancelled.
Fireball, you give me a little bit of heartburn, though. Just gonna put that out there when I drink, a lot of you.
God. Alright, so anyway, before we
If anybody questions it, my husband does support my alcoholism, so fuck off.
I support my own alcoholism.
Buys it.
You just smooch off of mine. Oh God, we're gonna get canceled. We're gonna get canceled so hard.
Only if you make really bad jokes.
I make really bad jokes.
I'll also make bad jokes.
Off color jokes. Don't do that.
Oh no, we can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
No,
Do that.
no, like the joke I made earlier.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta hear it. Pause it. Pause it again.
Oh,
I gotta hear it.
Yeah, I keep getting yelled at to pause it. I keep getting yelled at to unpause it. I don't know what's going on anymore, but
Marriage.
this is gonna be fun to edit tomorrow. You are being loud right next to the fucking microphone. Slurp, slurp,
What's this,
slurp.
ASMR?
sorry. I don't want to drip on myself.
This is definitely ASMR.
I'm not even messy.
Okay, anyway, to the questions. So I've got 3 for you tonight.
Sorry, hold on. It's the dumbest throat.
God damn it.
Oh, man.
I almost died.
I'm gonna have to take this out for TikTok.
I almost died. No, I've seen way worse.
No. I mean, so that you can upload it to TikTok. By the way, we have a TikTok, Wicked_Angel.
That's bad.
Yeah, Wicked_Angel. Yeah, crunch. Where we do Fireball Friday every night. We may have to do Fireball Friday along with our show.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So, first question. What is a movie franchise that no matter how bad the movies are in that franchise, you will watch those movies regardless of their quality because they are a part of that franchise?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay. Okay.
Which was hard because when they took Johnny Depp out,
Mm-hmm.
I really had no interest in it.
But they haven't made any more after
Yeah.
that. After Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
was in the last one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Because honestly, any franchise that has him in it, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean.
What's yours?
I have two.
I want him.
I have two. Okay. What?
Daredevil. Nope. Sorry.
That's Marvel. That's
Deadpool.
a Marvel franchise.
Oh my God. Daredevil's okay. So Daredevil is the answer to another question I'm gonna ask later.
It
Okay.
was you that did that. My mouth is full and my nose is stuffed up and I cannot breathe. I literally
Too
cannot
much
breathe.
alcohol.
I can't breathe.
And can't count Deadpool because it's not a franchise.
I'm not.
It is,
No.
but it's MCU.
It's now officially a part of the MCU.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, but it's not a franchise because it's just a movie and a sequel.
Oh.
It does not become a franchise until
So the next
after
movie?
the trilogy.
But the next movie is coming out, so I'm preempting that.
Right,
And
it's
it's-
actually.
but that's a trilogy. It's not a franchise. A franchise is more than 3 movies.
It's MCU though. It's gonna be in the MCU.
Right,
Right.
right. But that's a universe, not a franchise.
Right.
Well, it's still a franchise.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So MCU's a given. DC's. Apparently, I can't hit buttons on the computer because it stops the damn camera again.
It's on?
I know, but I had to restart it.
No.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun to fucking edit.
It's alright. It's first episode.
Yeah, it's the first episode. It'll be.
They get better.
It's gonna be all kinds of wonky. I'm probably not gonna edit this tonight.
Your Alexa just yelled at you.
I don't care. Okay, so my first franchise that I will watch, every movie in that franchise, regardless of the quality, is Hellraiser.
Mm.
We need to watch the first one because I ain't seen it.
You do. You need to watch the first 2 because that's the story. You need to watch the first 2 Hellraisers. Okay.
Okay.
They are on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I'll find them somewhere.
I actually have zero interest in watching the new one.
Oh, I'm watching that in 5 days.
I know you are, which ultimately means I am too.
Yes, yes, you are, and we will probably review it right here.
But I have zero interest in seeing a female Hellraiser.
I'm interested in seeing it because it's Clive Barker. Clive Barker's coming back to redo it. He did the original.
And I understand that, but I have the same amount of interest in seeing a female Hellraiser
Mhm.
as I do in seeing a female Doctor.
I'd rather have a
Okay.
female doctor than a male doctor.
Doctor Who.
No, well, y'all didn't specify.
Doctor Who, Doctor Who.
Again, you didn't specify. You said
Because I didn't really care for her all that much. I'm not saying she was bad. I'm not saying she was bad. I'm not saying she was not needed. I am saying I had less interest in seeing her.
Right. It was a little
I grew up
different.
with Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Literally grew up with him. Started out watching the black and whites because my mom grew up with him.
Yeah.
The idea of a female doctor was just too much for me.
And that's understandable. But
And then when you have a female Hellraiser, like that also is like, I also grew up on that shit and I didn't even like it.
okay, so Hellraiser is the series.
I know.
Priest.
I was saying
The Priest.
whatever.
Not even Pinhead.
Female Pinhead.
No. Priest. He is the priest
It's the
of
same,
hell.
right? But it's the same reaction because I grew up on that too because my mother, tortured me with horror movies from the time I was 5.
Yeah.
That the idea of a female priest also is almost like it's just I don't know. It feels weird, and I'm a female. Like I'm not a feminist. So all of you that want to get mad about it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fuck.
Yeah.
That is not my deal. Okay, I like the role the way it is. The idea of a female person taking that over is a little weird, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
My other one is Alien. The Alien franchise.
They ain't
Also
really made a
lost
new
me
one
there.
though.
I mean, the
We
newest
watched
one
that
was
native
2000.
one, right? No, that was
That
Predator.
was Predator.
What was Alien?
And you can't say... I can't say that about Predator because there really has not been a bad Predator movie.
Covenant was the last one, wasn't it?
Covenant was the last one, 2017.
I don't like either of them, so.
I know you don't, but
I will say the last Predator movie I had a lot of
Right.
respect for. I actually
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
They're actually rebooting it. It's confirmed.
rebooting the...
I sent you the link. You not read that?
Probably not.
I give up.
Rebooting what?
The franchise.
Of...
Predator.
Oh, I don't care about that.
They're
Unless it's all Native American shit, I don't care.
They're rebooting it without rebooting it. They're keeping all the baseline the same. They're just fixing the timeline.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
I'm not a fan of either Alien or Predator, and the only reason I enjoyed this Predator is because it was like a standalone almost to me.
Yeah.
Because it was set in a whole different atmosphere, and it was very native, and I loved it. Outside of that, I don't give a fuck.
And outside of Star Wars and Star Trek, Alien and Predator are my two...
Yeah, sci-fi.
Yeah.
They're my two favorite franchises. No. And when I say, those two, I discount Star Wars and Star Trek simply because, number one, regardless of what anybody says, there's never been a bad Star Trek movie. There really hasn't. There have been less good Star Trek movies. The fuck is wrong with
That
you?
is not true.
Name one bad Star Trek movie.
What do we say, the odd or the even?
Well, the even ones are the better ones.
Okay, so the odd ones, there were definitely bad ones.
Like what?
Like 3?
No. Search
Beyond?
for Spock? No.
Are we talking about the same?
And 5?
Oh no, y'all are different.
What?
Like, there have been some bad movies. You and I both know it, and also, still, but...
She just doesn't like Star Trek. Whatever. But Star Wars does have bad movies. Ones that I absolutely refuse to watch again. I'm sorry.
After
I'm
the
sorry.
original
I
3,
can't.
yeah,
I can't.
they went pretty south.
Episodes 1, 2, and 3 were not that bad.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Episode 3 was great.
I don't know, I didn't watch it.
Revenge of the Sith? You've
I
seen
watched
that?
that one. What was the Clones? Was that the second
Attack
one?
of the Clones,
That's
the second one? You've
Yeah,
seen
I
the
didn't-
second one.
I didn't see all of it. And the first one, fuck off.
You're only saying that because of Jar Jar Binks. You're only saying that because of the mass media.
I'm only saying that because I literally stood in
Get
line
your finger out of my face.
For
I
like
told you.
5 hours to watch that bullshit, to get in there and be like, yeah, Star Wars, woo! And then Jar Jar Binks entered the scene.
Jar Jar Binks was a minor part of that movie.
He was a huge part of that
The best
movie.
part of that movie was the girl in the face.
That's all I saw.
He had the biggest role in that movie.
Really, that's what a lot of women see.
So bad. He's a suck a dicka. What? That movie was so bad. And then you added Hayden Christensen? Are you fucking...
That was Attack of the Clones. Thank you very much. That was not the first
Into
one.
Star Wars.
And
It was fucking horrible. I've never seen a whinier... Oh my god. No.
I've actually heard that one.
do you know what this represents?
My heart?
No. Do you know what this represents?
No.
Divorce papers. You keep talking like that. Keep talking that shit.
So bad.
Listen to her. You hear her? She's.
I don't feel bad
Yeah.
at all. I don't feel bad.
Boo.
Star Wars is amazing. I like every single one of them.
Oh
first
God,
3?
no.
Star Wars? Is that what you said?
I said I like every single one of them. Didn't say I love every single one.
Oh God, no. That's a whole. That is a whole other.
The only one I liked, he fucking hated.
Which one was
What?
The one with Princess Leia and
that? Oh, that's like
Han
5 of them
Solo
right there.
and-
That's
It's
Again.
not my fault you did that.
It went fucking dark
I'm just
again.
saying, the movie where they are on whatever planet they're on, the movie where Princess Leia actually died.
You're talking about.
That's 8, ain't it? No, where Princess Leia dies.
Yeah, that was.
But she comes
no, that
back.
that was the last one. Is when she died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the,
The
one
Last
where
Jedi.
Han Solo and her finally, like, where they're trying to help their son.
Yeah.
You
I like
hated it.
That was number
Nine.
7.
Okay, and you hated it.
Yes.
Yes.
7, 8, and 9 were terrible.
And I loved it. I loved that movie.
Oh my.
It's alright. It's alright.
Leave.
The one I
Nope,
love.
nope. Get out of the studio.
No,
Go.
I loved that movie.
The one
They
I
were
love.
horrible.
He hated it.
Jar Jar Binks wasn't there, so I was good to go.
He actually was, but we'll get into that later.
No, he wasn't there.
No.
He wasn't speaking out loud, so I'm gonna fuck.
Jar Jar Binks was dead. Shut up.
No, he's not.
Oh my god. Fucking Reddit reader over
Okay,
here.
I don't actually care. I didn't hear Jar Jar Binks talk.
We
in
have
that movie.
we
I
looked
saw
this up on
Princess Leia.
Google. Alright.
No. You looked it up on Google.
And was I
And
wrong?
you said, and the article that you read, which was not from a reputable source, by the way,
There's like 7 articles I read.
it said that George Lucas said he wanted this to happen, which does not make it canon, which means it is not part of the universe. You cannot take, oh, this was supposed to happen. He wanted
There's evidence.
He
in the
wanted
movies.
Jar Jar Binks to be a Sith Lord. He also wanted
What the fuck?
Luke Skywalker to be a girl and have the last name of Star Killer, and Darth Vader was not the father.
It
Look,
doesn't really matter because the idea of him being a Sith Lord is what is that a cartoon character? Because that's fucking ridiculous.
Right.
look.
Enough.
2 things. 1, I didn't read it off Reddit. Reddit's bullshit.
Yeah,
2,
yes.
the movie I like, he hates as well. So
I'm
don't-
sure. Number 7 was I
No.
loved it.
No,
I'm just saying. I
it
loved
wasn't.
number
It
7.
wasn't.
Number
Any of
7
the
was
9.
horrible.
I
It was
love
a bad remake of number 4.
I
It
loved
wasn't any of the 9. Rogue One.
Rogue One is better than 7, 8, and 9. I will give you that. It's better.
That was my favorite
Actually,
one.
really liked
The only
Rogue One.
reason why is because of the X-wing fight scene when they're going to the planet. That's the only reason.
I like
That's
the
why.
droid. The droid that like killed everybody.
Okay, he was alright.
No, he's cool one.
I wanted the force is with me. I wanted. That's fucking stupid.
He's
Shut
blind.
up. I don't give a shit. It's fucking stupid.
He's using the force, walking through a bunch of blasters, not getting hit.
It's stupid. Anyway, what's your answer?
Star Wars.
Okay. What's your answer? Oh, you already gave your answer. Okay. So now, here's my second question that you and I discussed at work today.
Yeah. I'm
What is one franchise, one popular franchise that despite its hype, despite its movies, despite popular opinion, you absolutely can't stand? I know your answer. You got like 4 of them. Star Wars, Star Trek, Alien,
That's not true.
Predator,
You're absolutely
Rambo,
wrong. Okay. You're always
Terminator.
wrong.
Terminator.
No. First of all, Edward Furlong, bitch. T2 was fucking hot. Fuck off. Okay? He was hot. Predator, Alien.
Okay, those are your 2 franchises. Okay. What's yours?
I don't really know if I have one. Yeah, we talked about it, but I could never think of one.
Okay, so you can actually go with movies because I want you to say this in front of her. What
Jesus
movies do you not like that everybody likes? We already know Hocus Pocus.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. Okay. There's another one I can't remember. I said it at Walmart, but I forgot.
Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
The fuck is wrong?
Yes,
Are you like,
that
do you
was
just hate
it.
children?
No, it's
what
stupid.
the fuck is wrong with you?
It's stupid.
Santa Claus isn't coming this year, okay? Just so you know. He doesn't like you either.
I hope he brings me coal. That shit's expensive.
Oh, heat my house with that bitch. Throw it in the
What the
fireplace.
fuck? Nightmare Before... What? What?
Yes.
I mean, I could have heard, like, Corpse Bride or
One of the reasons.
Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie.
One of the reasons I didn't like
You're
it.
just naming Tim Burton films.
I'm
It's
saying,
okay.
like, he could have said either one of those, and I would have been like, okay,
I
I
didn't like
get it.
Corpse Bride or Frankenweenie.
One of the reasons I didn't like
Coraline?
it is because I'm not a
That's
big.
not Tim Burton.
I'm not a
I
big
like that
fan
one,
of people singing in movies. Like that's all it was.
It's
They're
fucking
singing
claymation.
every
Stop
fucking
motion.
10 minutes.
Either way. Because it's
What's this? There's magic everywhere.
awesome.
What's this?
We'll
What's
be
this?
watching it during Christmas. We don't watch it during Halloween, just so you know.
It's not a Halloween movie. It's a
It's
Christmas
not.
movie.
It is. It's
So-
in
so is that
Halloween
one.
Town.
Yeah.
Halloween Town? Halloweenville? What do they call it?
Halloween Town.
Okay, because Halloween Town is also... We watched that this year, too.
I,
It's set in that...
I know. I know. Our resolution isn't that great, But I'm surprised you cannot see me just literally roll my eyes so fucking hard right there.
So,
God
Nightmare Before
damn.
Christmas is set in Halloween Town, but it's set
During Christmas. It's a Christmas movie.
We
A
don't watch it during
Nightmare
Halloween.
Before Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Yes. Now,
But it's on everything right now for Halloween. We don't watch it during
I
Halloween.
watch a lot of movies.
No.
I've seen a lot of movies.
Me too.
Those are just the ones I don't like.
I bet
The
he doesn't
ones
even know
I
the ones
like-
that I like.
The ones that I like, y'all said are absolute dog shit.
That's not true.
Really?
It was one. You said one movie that I was like,
No.
that's fucking stupid.
I told him the other one.
What is the other one?
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Oh God, no! He's talking about
Wait.
remakes.
I actually like the remake better than the original.
Shut your whore mouth!
I fucking hated the Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
He's done. He's done.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I fucking
Look,
hated that movie.
You mean tell you the reason I loved it? Kate Beckinsale. Just
Yeah.
skip it out.
Yeah, like, dude was way hotter than, Arnold.
That's not the fucking point.
I'm a chick.
There was no real story to the remake.
I didn't need a story.
I was looking at Kate Beckinsale all the time.
He didn't need a story either.
By the way, Kate Beckinsale, so hot.
Just saying. The first one didn't really have a great story either. It sucked.
It had a fantastic story. It went along with the book.
It was crap.
I've never seen the original. The remake is good.
I've seen the original. It's not that
I
good.
love the original. It's amazing.
Because you're an Arnold fan.
Yeah, and
Yeah, no, that was horrible.
I'm an 80s
When
kid.
they like put his fucking face together again, I was like, this is the dumbest movie ever. I hate this movie. I hated it. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, did you want to keep going with your fucking movie titles that we all hate on you for?
No, that's
Okay.
the only one I can think of right now.
He liked RoboCop.
No, the
The
original. I said the original.
Okay.
I
That's
said-
right. That's right. Because you
Did
said
they remake it?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the original.
that was kind of cool in stereo.
I like the
We spent
original.
way too much time
I
together.
grew up with the
At
original.
work, here, Friday nights.
I mean,
I
you might as
didn't-
well fucking move in.
as well.
Hold on. We already got one moving in soon.
I go
Okay.
clean out the garage.
My life is about to get a lot more condensed. Okay? Okay.
I
thanks.
told you there was two key elements to the remake that I didn't like. Was the more of the sleeker design.
Yeah,
Did we watch the remake?
We did.
I think we did.
we did.
Was it a black? Like the thing was black?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Like blacks, metallic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't mind the remake, but I grew up with the original. So
I grew up with the original.
I liked
Loved
it.
it.
And I liked his character, and I liked him, and
Yeah.
the story was really good. So I liked RoboCop.
The original, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The remake was just shit.
Okay. I have another set.
We all agree on one.
Yeah, finally. The fuck.
Do you know what
Nice.
they should not remake?
What?
Goonies.
I was giving you an opener
What?
for a subject.
Oh. Okay. I mean, that'll be a whole other show in and of itself. But, okay, so movies that should not be remade, we'll just name a couple real quick. Goonies.
Never Ending Story was
Never
the one
Ending
that I was
Story.
trying to tell you about.
That's
earlier.
right.
Yeah.
Do
So
not touch Neverending Story. The sequel was bad enough. And now you want to remake it? No. Fuck you. Go to hell. I will beat the ever-loving piss out of you. No.
The Princess Bride.
Don't touch it.
Don't fucking
Okay,
touch it.
okay,
That's my
no,
only
wait, wait.
that is my love language.
Wait. I'm going to back that up. Wait, no, because you and I have discussed this.
The eyes.
Only
The
way,
eyes.
the only way that is acceptable to remake
Oh,
Princess
okay.
Bride
I mean, I
is
guess.
if you have, oh God, what the hell's his name?
I don't know. This is your
Fred
topic.
Savage.
Fred Savage, yes. If you
My
have,
head was saying Freddie Prinze Jr. and I was like,
so was mine.
I really not his name.
If you have Fred Savage, who's in the original, is at work with another coworker,
Yeah.
and the way that I have described it with
Yeah.
Miss Angel is that he's with a black female coworker, and her daughter is sick, and she has to go home and take care of her. Well, he says, here, read her this book. It always made me feel better as a kid. And we get The Princess Bride, the story of Princess Bride.
From that little girl's point of view.
From that little girl's point of view.
Which is great.
If you do like a shot for shot of the actual story, not of
right, but you will never replace those characters.
No, you
know
can't.
What I mean? Like,
you can't replace
Andre the Giant. Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
Or Manny Patinkin.
Listen, I watch him on TikTok, and I love him, and he's very sweet, and he's very loving. Like, I don't know if I could watch another one without him. Like,
But that's the only way that you could do it is if you do a shot-for-shot remake
but they're not
of
gonna do it.
No, they're not.
And if they do it, they're gonna fuck it up because they're gonna use some other kid, a boy, a white boy, in place of Bastion, and they're gonna try and remake it. And you literally can't. Like, you can't. I know my kids have a hard time. That's
story, not Princess Bride.
Okay, you're right. Again, though, Peter Faulkner.
Yes.
As Grandpa?
Yes. No, that's why you have the... Yeah. No, I know. I just had another one in my head.
Or Billy Crystal?
The Labyrinth.
With the chocolate?
Labyrinth
right?
was amazing.
He's only almost dead.
He's just mostly dead.
The Labyrinth was amazing.
Oh my God, yes.
Do not remake the Labyrinth.
You can't. You can't.
You can't touch that one.
Also, that would be weird.
Yeah. Back to the Future.
Why?
Don't touch it.
It's already... But the thing is, that's a franchise. I don't know that they could.
No.
I feel like they should make one that's gone back to the past.
All right.
Let's go back.
Let's just go back. Fuck this shit.
You got Marty and Doc Brown. One more ride in 2022. They're going back to 1985, and that's where they're staying.
Well, if those two people were still functional, that would be great, kind of in a way. But Michael J. Fox's health doesn't allow for that.
No, I know.
And is Christopher Lloyd still good?
I think so, kinda, sorta.
But I mean, honestly, like unless it was those two, it would be weird.
Yeah.
And he's I've seen him in the past decade, and he's health-wise, he's not up for that.
No, because there's been an upsurge in remakes, reimaginings, sequels. Reboots to a lot of these 80s and 90s movies and TV shows.
Pretty Pink. Let's not do it.
Don't touch it. Any John Hughes film.
Howard the Duck. Don't fucking touch it, because that was already weird. God. Let's not do it again.
Breakfast Club. That got her.
Don't.
So
even my kids have seen it, and if they had to see a new one, it'd be like Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
If they had to see something redone, they would sit through it.
No. And I mentioned TV shows because they just released Quantum Leap. First 2 episodes. The third one comes out tomorrow.
It's different though. It's not like It's not like a carbon copy.
Continuation is what it is.
Yeah, it's not a carbon copy.
No, it's not. It's been getting a lot of pushback from critics.
Well, that's really weird because Scott Bakula, he was great. He was great.
Yeah.
In the first show, but the second one, like, it's take the name away. It's a pretty cool new show.
It is, and I like it. And I like the fact that they paid homage to Dean Stockwell, and that they constantly mention Dr. Samuel Beckett,
That's
who's played by
Scott Bakula.
Scott Bakula.
Which, again, they're doing the right things. Yeah. If you took the name away, all we would be seeing is a new fantasy or sci-fi show. Like, it's not, as a show itself alone, it's not bad.
No.
It's kind of cool.
What I want to see them bring back is Warehouse 13.
That would be cool.
I know, you don't know
what
the fuck we're talking about.
With the same characters, though.
Yeah.
Like, I loved them.
Yeah. Okay. Next topic. And then this will probably be the last topic for the night. I don't know how long we've been on.
I'm going to be quiet in this one because I've been not letting him talk.
Right. Well, this is more along the lines.
Y'all are talking about stuff I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. You do him.
Okay.
I mean, not like literally right here. But
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll still have the camera to be for our OnlyFans.
Exactly.
All right. So.
We gonna be rich.
Yeah. So here's the next question, and we talked about this a little bit today. What movie was what bad movie was only popular or good because of the soundtrack?
We can talk about this.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, absolutely.
Mannequin.
What?
Yeah.
The music was fucking
Yeah,
phenomenal.
Jefferson Starship.
Yeah, it was a great. I liked
Yeah.
the movie. I watched it multiple times, but the music was fucking phenomenal.
Yes, I will give you that. Absolutely, Mannequin. You're digging deep into that one.
Well, because
Wow.
it instantly hit my brain because I hear if I listen to B97.5.
Yeah.
They play a lot of 80s music, and they play a lot of music from that movie.
Yeah.
And I had the soundtrack to that movie. I loved the soundtrack. I love the movie, but it wasn't a great movie. It's a little creepy.
It was.
If
It
you-
was a.
like,
It
if
was
you
a
look at it from
weird
here,
80s movie.
Yeah, but the soundtrack was great.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Okay,
I have no idea.
I have a whole list here. And I want to see if you guys agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
I took notes and made a list. All right.
Also, if you've never seen Mannequin, I don't know, look it up. It's a really good movie.
Okay. So
It's
the first
as
one
fuck.
that you and I talked
Look it
about,
up.
it's bad.
It's not.
Mannequin?
It's not bad. I love it. I love that movie. It's on my list.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the first one was Queen of the Damned.
I actually have the soundtrack to Queen of the Damned. I got it as a CD in my
I got-
stocking.
So do I.
I got one of the songs on my playlist. I think that's what we were talking about. That
Yeah.
one day brought it up.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Aaliyah? Is it Aaliyah?
Yeah, she died.
did a lot of the music for that, didn't
Nope.
she? No.
No.
I thought she did.
She only did like one or two songs.
But she was in the music
She was in the movie.
and the music, though, right?
Some of it, yeah.
Okay.
But most of it was like Static X, David Draymond, Disturbed,
Oh.
Wayne Static, stuff like that, Papa Roach.
I don't really remember. I have the CD.
A lot of the 90s bands that came out. The
Okay.
the
Go
heavier.
home and watch all these movies.
Right.
Yeah. So Queen of the Damned. Daredevil.
It was a good movie.
Oh God.
The movie, like the Ben Affleck movie?
Yes. Was horrible. Ben Affleck.
Was Ultraviolet not in that movie?
No.
Oh,
Electra
she was
was.
pretty shitty too. but-
Electra was.
Who was the other
Electra,
dude?
that's right.
Yeah.
The dude that didn't miss.
Bullseye.
What was that? Yeah.
Played by Colin Farrell. The only reason that movie is popular is because of Evanescence.
Well, it was a
Hey.
shitty movie.
It was Evanescence.
Oh, the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy Lee.
Now, there is that one scene that we did talk about when he's up on the roof.
Everybody talks about that. That's a
Yeah.
good scene. That's a good scene. The movie itself, though, was shit.
Well, because like it actually shows you what he sees. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he hears the raindrop hitting at it.
It was
And
really
that's what
cool
he
looking.
sees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that
cool.
was good.
That was amazing. 'Cause
That
they
was-
didn't do
yeah.
the Daredevil series.
No.
No,
They didn't see how
although that series is better than the movie.
It is.
the series is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie was
I like
good.
the movie though.
I did
Okay.
not.
Wild Wild West.
I didn't see that movie.
Yeah, you did.
No,
I think I've seen
Will
that.
Smith,
I didn't see the
Kevin
movie.
Spacey.
I didn't see the movie.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You've seen it.
I've not seen it.
Been a
Just like I've
while.
never seen Mall Cop. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Paul Blart Mall Cop?
That's a good movie.
I literally took you out from under your rock when we got married.
I know. I've never seen that one. I know it's on one of the streaming services, and I want to see it because it always looked
It's
funny.
funny as hell.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
funny. I never got to see it though.
And I'm not into those that kind of like
I
90s
am.
comedy.
I am.
90s,
Because
2000s
that
comedy.
kind of reminds me of like Grown Ups. Like,
Yeah, although
Jesus
that's
Christ, I made him watch Grown Ups with me when it came out because he was kind of hesitant.
I thought you said you liked it.
He fucking loved it.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Grown-ups are grown-ups too.
Because I will watch it. First of all, I will watch any movie with Adam Sandler in it. Don't give a fuck. I've watched them all. Spanglish.
Yeah.
All the weird ones. I've watched them because it's Adam
50
Sandler.
First States.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. No, I know he's not in that movie. But Ryan
Yes.
Reynolds, I'll literally watch any movie he's in
Yes.
Yeah.
because I'll watch it.
Waiting. His best movie.
It was the best movie ever.
It is. It is. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. I'm out.
Also, he served his dick on a hot dog bun, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for him and Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's gonna be funny as hell.
I
Okay.
will say Pretty in Pink was not everybody's favorite. Had a really great soundtrack, though.
It did. It did. Batman Forever.
Was that with...
That one was with Val Kilmer and Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones,
Fuck all of
Chris
that.
O'Donnell.
Nope, hated that movie. Every bit of it.
Jim
I
Carrey
don't
was
even
really
remember.
good, wasn't he?
Literally
Yes.
don't even remember the soundtrack because the movie was so bad.
That's been a long time ago.
Seal.
Val killed
Kiss. Yeah.
I don't like Seal.
Kiss of the Rose.
I don't like Seal.
Kiss from a Rose.
I don't like Seal.
And the rest of the soundtrack was okay,
Right.
but
I don't like Seal.
yeah. I would have mentioned the original or the '89 Batman, because that whole soundtrack was done by Prince. But that movie was fantastic.
Are you gonna judge me? Because we're
Yes.
just looking at soundtrack, right?
Yes.
Grease.
The movie is awesome.
It is, but I love the soundtrack better.
No, I'm saying movies that are bad
Oh,
are only
they're
good
bad,
because
okay.
of their soundtrack.
The soundtrack is so awesome.
Last Action Hero.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
It's only good because of the soundtrack. Let's be
That's
honest.
not true.
It is.
I went and saw that
It's an
movie.
Arnold movie.
I went and saw that movie in the fucking theater, and I
was
loved
that
it.
the one where he went for his little boy, trying to figure out
No.
That's Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, this is the one with the magic.
So
ticket.
he was in the movies. He was a character in the movies. Something happened, and he came out of the movies.
Okay.
And then he was helping a kid, whatever. He was
The kid gets sucked into his universe, and then they go out.
Yeah, so he was the last action hero, and he's helping the kid, whatever.
Yeah.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
This next one, I'm going to get shit for.
You're a dick, by the way. That was a good movie. I actually saw that one in the theater with my brother.
Then I'm gonna get shit for this next one, and I only say that this is a bad movie because of rewatchability. Okay, that's what defines a good movie is rewatchability, right?
Sure.
One that you can sit down and rewatch over and over again.
I'm drinking a lot more alcohol when we go downstairs.
Yes, you may
Okay.
want to drink a lot more alcohol now.
I can't. It's all gone.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I've only got a little bit left. So this movie is not one that I'm going to put on because I want to see it. I will watch it if somebody's watching it on TV and I've got nothing else to do.
Mhm.
It's really not a good movie.
Mhm.
Soundtrack is awesome.
Mhm.
Say the movie.
What the fuck?
Armageddon.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Listen, I'm gonna put this out there as a female. This was the only movie. Oh my god, Bruce Willis was the hottest motherfucker in this movie. He was hot. He was hot.
I feel like the daughter was.
Well, you're supposed to.
Liv Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to. Ben Affleck was not the hot person in this movie, though. It was definitely Bruce Willis. He was fucking hot.
Bruce Willis had the best
And
role.
this movie made me cry multiple times.
It was a sad movie.
I don't agree with you.
Would you
Great fucking soundtrack.
Would you go downstairs and watch it right now?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I would not.
Every day of the week.
This is also coming from the guy that never answered my previous question as to what franchise I don't like that everybody else likes. Lord of the Rings.
I
Can't stand Lord of the
Hold on.
Rings.
So hold on. I actually do like Lord of the Rings. My only issue is that I can only sit through the movies periodically.
Nope.
Because, like the books, which I have read,
Uh-huh.
and which took, I'm a fast reader.
Yeah.
Those books took me a little bit of time to read. The movies are really long.
Yeah.
They
I
make
don't-
the movies really long.
Yeah.
And so,
You seen the extended version?
yes.
It's like
Yeah.
7 hours.
Yes. So my issue is not that I don't like it because I've read the books and I love the books. It's that I literally in my life don't have time to sit through even one of those movies.
No.
Lord of the Rings is a great movie, especially the
They're
Hobbit.
great.
Okay.
The Hobbit.
We haven't
Now,
seen the
I
Hobbit
haven't
yet.
seen the Hobbit movies yet.
I've
You
seen
need to watch
the
them.
other ones.
Battle
But-
of Five Armies, you will love.
Let me
We're gonna watch them.
let me put this out. I appreciate Peter Jackson
Oh, I love them.
as an artist. I do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely.
I do. I appreciate the work and the dedication that went into making these movies. I appreciate
They
and
did
love
phenomenal.
the
It's
actors
great.
in these movies. I do.
Visuals were phenomenal.
The visuals were fantastic. The
Sticking to the story was fantastic.
You're saying
stick to
all
this,
the
yeah, I
positive
know,
stuff.
I know. I
It's
know.
just- for me, it's the
I
length.
don't like the movies.
Why?
It's
Why?
one of those.
Yeah, why?
It's one of those books that really does not translate. Peter Jackson did a good job of it, but they're just, to me, they're
I think Sean Astin would have a huge
Boring.
issue with that.
Boring.
I'm sorry, and
Bilbo Baggins was amazing.
Boring.
Sean
I know.
Astin was not.
I
Bilbo.
know that. I'm saying
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
all of those.
and it was Frodo, by the way. Bilbo is
No.
But
Yeah.
Uncle or whatever.
I'm just saying though, the movies are great.
They weren't. They were boring. They took forever.
They were long.
The biggest issue that I have with the movies, and this is, I have been in verbally smacked for this many times. The biggest issue that I have with the movies is that in the movies they actually make a point to say the name of the movie. In the first one, when they all got together.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, there's like,
Yeah, because
you know,
that's literally
together,
part of the book.
we are the Fellowship of the Ring.
They're lit. It's
But they
literally
make
in
it
the book.
but they make it a point. It's not we are the Fellowship of
They
the Ring.
say it in the book.
Listen for 1 second. It's the tone, okay? It's not, you know, oh we are it's not oh we are now the Fellowship of the Ring. It's we are now the Fellowship of the Ring.
They didn't say it that loud.
They
Are
did.
you sure your surround system wasn't on? Well, I will pull the clip up.
No.
Pull the clip up.
Pull the clip.
They don't
Pull the clip.
Pull it back.
I don't like the Lord of the Rings. I don't think that they're as good as people say.
They're really good.
They're
just
not.
really long. They're really good.
I don't think they.
I don't think you've read the books.
I have read the book. Shut up.
Have you really? Have
Yes.
you read all of the books?
Yes.
All of the books that are like fucking
Yes,
decent?
I read them when I was young. That's all I did as a kid was read.
I'm just saying.
You know why? Because I was always fucking grounded.
Then you should appreciate the movie.
I do appreciate them. I
I was
don't like
grounded
them.
too, but I didn't fucking read.
Oh, no, I read.
While I was grounded.
Oh, I read.
That's all I
That's
had.
I read Stephen King. I read William Shatner. I read
it was no
R.R.
toys,
Tolkien.
no TV, no music. You know what I had? Fucking books.
Every book that we were supposed to read in high school, I had already
absolutely.
previously read
Absolutely.
before I went
Plus
into
some.
there. Yeah, plus some. I have a whole big ass.
Tote.
No, it's not even a
Tote
tote.
box
It's a tough box.
of Stephen King.
Stephen King. I have read every single one of those books.
Apparently, according to Austin, you have a whole box down there full of, what's the radio guy's name? Paul.
No, Bill O'Reilly.
You have some Bill O'Reilly, but you have Paul Harvey.
No, it's all Bill O'Reilly.
Nope, you have a lot of Paul Harvey down there.
I don't. It's all Bill O'Reilly.
He literally listed them off to me today.
It's all Bill O'Reilly.
Let's get back to
There's
what
some
we were
I
talking
don't
about.
have. I don't have any Paul Harvey. It's all Bill O'Reilly.
You need to watch The Hobbit.
I will watch The Hobbit movie.
Austin said that too, though.
Yes, yeah, and he said you will appreciate it more when you watch The Hobbit, and I
You
will
will.
watch I will watch the Hobbits.
I will watch The Hobbit because
I will watch The
read
Hobbit.
those
I
books
want
too.
to watch.
Hobbits is great.
I want to watch them, but I have been very, very leery because
It's a fun
of.
book, though.
Hey,
It's
guess
really
what?
fucking long.
Guess what? I'll tell you this. They don't say the name of the
I will
movie
tell you.
in the
They
movie.
don't say this is the desolation of Swag.
Well, I will tell you
Thank
though
God.
that the Hobbit books were incredibly long. They were really long.
Yeah.
They were not hardbacks that I read. They were the paperbacks, and the words were like super. They were fucking huge books though.
And it's not like in Star Wars. It's like, oh, this is now Return of the Jedi.
Well, it actually does in the very beginning. It says episode here, name of the movie.
Right, but
Come
they
at
don't.
me, bro.
They don't mention it
They
in the
don't announce
movie.
it.
They don't
It's
have
after
the
the
characters
beginning.
don't say it in the movie. Whereas in every single Lord of the Rings, they say the Twin Towers.
No.
Yes.
No.
Or two towers, not Twin Towers. Sorry, that was the things that fell.
Yeah.
The two
yeah.
towers.
Yeah. They didn't play a plane into those two towers.
You don't know that.
It was a dragon.
I saw the movie.
It was a dragon. They threw something
They
into
put a
it.
dragon in there.
Yeah. But no, I did not. I'm sorry. I did not like Lord of the Rings. I can appreciate them for the value that they hold within cinematic history.
Let me ask you another question then on as far as franchises you don't like.
Okay.
Underworld.
Austin loved
First two
Underworld.
were good. The third one was wonky. The fourth was shit.
What about the fifth?
Is there a fifth?
You ain't even seen the fifth,
Oh,
have
I
you?
haven't even seen the.
Oh
the-
my
I've
God.
probably seen it. Is that the Rise of the Lycans?
No, that was the third one.
Oh.
The fourth one was stupid. It had like a giant ass werewolf that could like kill itself.
Oh
The
yeah. I
fifth
saw
one
that
was
one.
called Blood Wars.
No, I have not seen that one.
I'm fucking out. God, how have you not seen that?
Because after the third one, and after the fourth one, I could have given a shit less about the
The
series.
fifth one was super, super good.
I'll have to watch it.
Yes, we'll watch it.
Okay.
We'll watch it tonight for all I care.
Okay.
Better fucking watch it.
It's Kate Beckinsale, dude.
I know. But she doesn't like.
Yeah, she actually does. In the fifth one.
I'm watching this.
Like you see a lot more than you. The first one was
Just
good.
so we're clear, this man sleeps about half the week on the couch because he's a fucking idiot. So there you go.
That's true.
I mean,
I'll probably be sleeping on the couch tonight.
you can't sleep on the couch every night.
I mean, you won't be able to sleep on the. Where are you gonna sleep soon? Because we're gonna have somebody staying here with us. You better sleep on the floor.
I'll be sleeping on the floor. No, I'll be sleeping in the bed. In my little, about this big.
Yeah.
Just enough to fit this side.
That's it.
And if I roll, which I do anyway, which happens anyway, if I roll onto my back, she's smacking me. If I roll onto my left side, she's smacking
I just
me.
want you to shut up.
I can't believe you really ain't seen the last one. That blows my mind.
I can't believe you haven't seen Hellraiser.
Very fair, I guess.
All right. Yeah. So overall, I think tonight went well, except for the 8, 10 different segments of video that I have to put together.
Right.
But other than that, I think we did pretty good tonight.
I mean, it was a pretty good show.
I think so. I'm excited to edit it and get it up.
You gotta, keep the screen up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I may just have a motorized mouse that just moves every.
Or go into your settings and
That's too much
adjust
work.
when it goes to sleep.
That's just too much work.
Yeah.
Because then
Just
I have
turn
to
the
adjust
screen
it.
saver off or whatever, like the screen time.
Yeah, I can do that for when we actually do this. But overall, I think tonight went well. I really enjoy doing it like this. Better.
It's different.
It's different. It feels like a little more freedom.
It does. Well, because you can stop and go anytime.
Yeah.
Edit it later, but
Yeah. And I can actually take out different segments and send them to her. Now we can post
yeah. Start on YouTube channel.
or TikTok. No, this is going on. We have a YouTube channel,
I know.
but this is going on
This
YouTube.
is the start
Yeah.
of it. That's what
Yeah.
the start of
That's not the start.
No, it's not the start of the YouTube channel.
Start of this.
It's the start of our shows
That's what
on the
I
YouTube. The video shows on our YouTube channel.
Y'all picking out words again here. Just listen to the words. That's it.
Are you done? Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're
What
still
the fuck?
recording.
Shut up. God damn it.
This be the same shit we do at work too.
God. I thought you guys were just talking. Hi, sorry. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
But no, what I can do is I can go in and I can take out little bits and copy this and save this part and I can send them to her and we can
Right.
have TikToks and not really blooper reels because I'm not going to be editing it, but little snippets so that we can get more views and stuff like that. So anyway,
You have to pee. Are you almost done?
yeah, we're done.
Okay.
All right. I was getting ready to, and you decided to laugh. Thanks for ruining the whole moment.
Stop.
Jesus. Oh, anyway. All right. I want to thank my co-hosts, obviously, Zach and Miss Angel. I'm Dan. We never introduced
She
ourselves.
loves it when I'm here. It's great.
I'm incognito.
What's that?
I'm incognito.
Yeah.
I'll have to wear
I do want to thank everybody tonight. This was a fantastic season 1, episode 1 pilot, whatever you want to call it. Season 1, episode 1, the pilot. That's what I'm gonna name it on YouTube. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's just
Anyway.
pilot.
Right?
I don't think this is the
What the
pilot.
fuck? Pilot. There's no season 1, episode 1. It's literally just the pilot. Because if it doesn't make it past the pilot, there's no season 1.
No, there's a season 1. It's just not going to take off to season 2.
You know what? I don't care. I'll call it whatever the fuck I want to call it. All right.
Plus, if you're talking about anime standards,
I'm the one editing this.
If you want to go anime standards, season 1 can have 170 something episodes.
This is true.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Again, I want to thank you all. This was a fantastic night. I really enjoyed myself. I want to thank all of our supporters and followers, all of you guys. We really wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have anybody. If we didn't have people that actually listen to
Thought
us.
we were funny or stupid and laughed at us either way.
I mean, this is true.
Yeah.
So to you guys, I want to say thank you. Again, as I always say, support your veterans, fire, police, and EMS. And as always, be safe, be smart. We want you back here every time that we broadcast. You can still find Note by Note on Blog Talk Radio.
And they're doing great.
They are. They're doing really well on Blog Talk. We will not be broadcasting on Blog Talk anymore. We are going to be doing this from now on. If you have any suggestions of movies that we need to watch, any topics that we need to cover, hit us up in the comments down below. And we hope you all have... Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, if you want to listen to our other show, which is Note by Note, which is running on Blog Talk, it's Fridays at 6 p.m., and you can get the link on Facebook through their Facebook page.
Yeah. These shows I will...
Post on Facebook also.
I will post the link on Facebook. Yeah. But I will... these will be posted every Monday night.
Okay.
At least by
Monday night.
So, again, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. And we will see you all here next week. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
No.
If you like this video and you want to see more content like this, head on over to our page at Wiki Curiosity Media. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to ring that bell to be notified of any new videos that we post.